Well, tonight we're going to go into something real simple. The title of tonight's call is called Separate Yourself from the Masses. Separate yourself, look at the screen, from the masses. On the screen, we should have it pop up in just a second. The title is Separate Yourself from the Masses, the masses. Have you noticed the masses? Look at the masses. They all look the same. You're different. You should stand out. You should look different. I'm going to start off by telling you a story about this baby eagle. There was 5 eagles flying overhead, and they saw this baby eagle down there with these chickens. And they said, my God, what is this baby eagle doing down here with these chickens? You know, chicken, they're kind of chicken because they can't fly like eagles. Anyway, they flew down and said, baby chicken, what are you doing with this? Baby eagle, what are you doing with these chickens? He said, well, wait a minute now. I'm a chicken. No, you're an eagle. Oh, you're trying to trick me. I'm a chicken. And the eagles looked at each other and said, hey, don't you know that you walk differently? Have you noticed that? Have you seen your reflections in the water? Have you noticed you look different? Have you noticed you stand out? Hint, hint, you stand out like you guys on the call. You stand out a little bit different. Have you noticed you might even think a little different than they do? Yeah, I do. Oh, no, hold it now. You're trying to trick me. I'm a chicken. And the eagle said, have you ever noticed you got a little strut in your walk? You're not like the chickens. Have you noticed you're a little taller than they are and you got a little bit of manly in you, about a little bit bonus in you? Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that too. Oh, but no, I'm a chicken. And the baby eagle really believed he was a chicken. The other eagle said, come on, fly away with us. And the baby eagle said, I can't. Well, no, it says, I can't. A lot of people in life think they can't do what he said. I can't. 4 minutes later, the baby eagle flew off with the other 5 eagles. The moral of the story is this, Miss Janet Baldwin. There's a lot of baby eagles hanging around with chickens. There's a lot of baby eagles that were told they were chickens, TJ. Mr. Freddie Sherman, Miss Pat Robertson, Dee Dee Sanders, a lot of baby eagles that were told they were chickens. And their whole life, Mr. Marvin Carter, they were raised and thought they were a chicken. Until another eagle came along, Sam Foster, like he did on Friday, and justified that they were eagles. Backbone, posture. Backbone, come on, Mary. Backbone, posture. Come on, everybody. Backbone, posture. Backbone, posture. That's what it takes to be an eagle. An eagle has backbone and posture. A eagle has backbone and posture. A chicken doesn't have anything but a wishbone. Write that down. They only have what, Sergio? A wishbone. I wish I could be an eagle. I wish I could make more money. I wish, but they got no backbone, no posture, Barbara Cooper. They've got none of it. They got just a wishbone. That's right, Miss Wayne. A wishbone. That's right, Marie. They have no backbone. They have a wishbone. So with that said, I'm going to lead into my next. Mr. Michael Ingram, thank you for joining the call. But this is leadership. So we're going to get into some stuff today that you got to have some backbone and posture to learn from. Notice it says separate yourself from the masses. I never wanted to be included in the masses. If you told me I was like everybody else, I would literally get upset with you. I'm serious. I'm just being real with you. I never wanted to drive an average car, live in an average, well, anyway, that's just me. I'm just saying, when I bought the 8,000 square foot mansion I bought, I knew that was my house when I pulled in the driveway because it was different. And it had a pyramid on the driveway, circle driveway, a pyramid on both sides of the driveway, and then a pyramid on the top of the house. And I told the real estate agent, that's my house. She goes, well, you ain't even seen the inside of it. I said, yeah, that's my house. She goes, why is that your house? I said, because I'm in a pyramid deal, and that house has got 3 pyramids, so that's my house. And she laughed. Here's a true story. 3 weeks ago, I was in San Francisco Bay Area, and I went to an Italian restaurant, and I walked in, this guy, we had a little chit chat. He said, what's your name? I go, Al Thomas. He go, my God, Al Thomas, my name is Andy. I'm the seller of that big mansion you bought. I still remember you. I saw you do the walkthrough. You were only in there 10 minutes. I remember you, and I remember your daughter's name. Her name was Asia. And I was like, I made that much of an impression. Watch this. made that much of an impression, Ms. Baldwin, on that man that he remembered me to this day. Question, are you making an impression on people? See, when you make an impression on people, you stand out from the masses. 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 Are you making an impression? Are you going out there doing what you got to do? Now, to stand out from the crowd, it doesn't take very much to become a 1%er. And a 1%er is my next slide. My 1%er is my next slide. To become a 1%er, you might want to write this or take a snapshot. To become a 1%er, who's what? Steps out from the cloud, who doesn't separate from the masses. To become a 1%er, to become a 1%er, you have to do what 99% is not willing to do. Not willing to what? Do. You're not willing to have backbone and posture. They're not willing to have backbone and posture. No, because they are willing to settle for whatever is left. To become a 1%er, you have to do what 99% are not willing to do. To do. Well, what do you mean by that, Mr. Thomas? Everything. We talked about that with Friday, Ms. Sam Foss, about backbone and posture. Here, write this down. Your 9 to 5, call it job, your 9 to 5 pays the bills. We all realize, no, I'm not telling anybody to quit what they're doing. Now, to be a 1%er, watch this. 95, your 9 to 5 pays the bills. However, your 5 to 9 builds your empire. Ooh, that's good right there. That's so good, Miss Diane Collins. Ooh, that's good right there. Your 9 to 5 pays the bills, but your 5 to 9 builds your empire. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That will preach. That will teach right there. Your 9 to 5 pays the bills. Hey, you got to have a job. Got to put food on the table. Mom ain't happy, ain't nobody. Come on, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. My husband, I understand. But the 5 to 9 builds your empire, Dee Sanders. Miss Walker, it builds your empire. Miss Wang, it builds your empire. People do not work their part-time business like they should. From 5 p.m. to 9 p.m., 6 days a week, Al Thomas worked his butt off. Today was a milestone for me. My son graduated from high school. I calculated how much money I spent on my son and daughters from pre-K. They're called lifers. They went to this private school from pre-K all the way through high school. Now watch this. Uniforms, books, I spent well over, yeah. And I said, Lord, thank you for the day. No other industry. The mama couldn't do it. No other industry could help me. But this power of network marketing, Sergio, because I worked my butt off from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock, 6 days a week, 7 days a week. I prayed and I went to church. Sunday is the Lord's Day and family day. But I worked sun up to sundown, and so many people today, especially young people, they don't have the backbone I was raised with. They don't have the posture I was raised with. They're so wimpy, so fragile. I get so pissed off with these young kids. So fragile. Ain't got no backbone, no posture. But you folks on this call tonight are leaders. It ain't for everybody. It's only for leaders. Have you noticed there's not a lot of people that on this call that should be on this call, but ain't on this call? I can't call them leaders because I'm stopped. I don't care what the pen may say. If they're not on leadership, to me, look, how you gonna lead somebody if you can't do it yourself? You got to lead from the front. General Patton was the best general ever. That man got out there with his white pearly handle on his guns with his little ugly dog, and he got out there in the front with the men. He didn't lead from the back. How can everybody not be on, watch this, only leaders are on leadership call. How do you not spend an hour on a Saturday to learn how to blow up your business and become a leader when you do have a team? Your 9 to 5 pays the bills, but the 5 to 9 build your empire. When I got started 28 years ago, I made a commitment. Write that word down. Have you made a commitment to get the RD? Have you made a commitment to go from RD to RVP? Have you made a commitment and put the date down? Go 5 to 9 and work it like you never worked it before, like your hair is on fire, like your life depended on. See, I didn't know no better. See, my dad, maybe it's me. My dad was a military. My dad was a drill instructor, DI, they call me in the Army. 30 years, my dad would bring the guys that came off the buses and got the haircut, 5-mile runs. Off we go. My old man brought that home. My old man passed away 3 years ago. I was still scared of him. Matter of fact, when I go to the bathroom at night, I still make my bed. That's military, boy. That's training. That's training. That's training. That's training. He drilled it in me. He drilled it in me. See, I got backbone and I got a hell of a posture. Excuse my French. So many people are weak today. Well, I made 4 calls, just like Monday night. Every one of y'all need to be on here on Monday night for 1 hour. That little black book said they wouldn't even wait up with him for 1 hour. Oh, 1 hour. And get some calls. Learn. That's backbone and posture. Man, Dee Dee Sanders, I work every single day of my business at 9, sometimes 10 o'clock at night. I was calling sometime at 11 o'clock because I was calling across different time zones. I wanted to build an international business. That's why I get paid in 14 countries. And some people, not you guys, but some people don't get paid in their little itty bitty microscopic city because they think small. Man with backbone and posture. So your 9 to 5 pays the bills. However, from 5 to 9, you build your empire. You build your, thank you so much, Ms. Collins. You build your empire. $1 million I spent on education for my kids. $1 million. 18 years, over 18-year course, $1 million. To become a 1%er, you have to do what 99 will not be willing to do. Watch this. Everybody has the opportunity to get on this call, but I can't make them. It ain't for everybody. Thank you, Ms. Sherian. Thank you, Sensei. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Now, I can't stand people say you're a leader. No, you ain't a leader. I don't see you on none of the calls. You may be on 1/2 a call. That's what it takes to be a leader, to show up. To show up. Just showing up sometime. Let me tell you a story about showing up. When I got in my first network marketing company, it was December of 1990. Wow. Yeah, 1990. 1990. I walked into the meeting by myself. A guy I sat with, his name was James Moore. Met him at the meeting. I said, who invited you to the meeting? He said, nobody. I was at the fair and I saw the sign and I asked around. Nobody told me anything. Gave me any information. So I called the company and the company said the nearest meeting. And he lived in Stockton, California for, this give you a little bit of land here. Stockton, California. And the meeting was he went to the state fair in Sacramento. It's talking about 1.5 hours away. Marvin, you know the distance. Marvin Carter, you know the difference, the distance. Now, he said, I drove up from Stockton to come to this meeting because I had to call the company. The people at the fair never gave me any information. So I took it upon myself to come up here. I said, so nobody invited you? No, nobody invited me. I did a Sam Foster on them. I put my arms around him and said, hey, James, you're my new friend. Just by showing up on these meetings, Zoom calls, you will get a blessing and nuggets. Do you realize that guy, James Moore, signed up in my organization? My first IBO was James Moore. I just showed up. He just showed up. Nobody invited him. My first IBO in network marketing. And I talked to him about a couple months ago. He's doing something else right now, but that a good old Alabama boy. By showing up. You have no idea what God has for you sometime when you show up. Yesterday, I was taking my walk. You saw the picture of me and Chico at the I go through the casino. Why? Because if it's raining out here, it's the same temperature in there. Why? If it's too hot, I go in there anyway. So I go 2, sometimes 3 times a day. Yesterday, I found $20 bill just on the floor because I showed up. Just showing up. By God, Miss Walker, just showing up. Backbone and posture. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That's what it takes to be a 1%er, Miss Allen. Just showing up sometime. God will bless you when you least expect it. Master Thomas, I'm telling you, just by showing up, I got my first IBO in my company called Excel Communications, where I went on to be the #2 income earner. Y'all seen the pictures. Y'all heard Jordan Allen. Y'all, yeah, by showing up. By God, some people won't even show up. Yesterday, taking my walk, $20 bill on the floor. God, I thank you. By showing up, taking my walk. That's right, Miss Hakinko. I was just taking my walk. Look, oh my God, have mercy. $20. Thank you, Lord. Kept walking. Kept walking, Taz. Kept walking, Miss Walker. Just by showing up. Y'all have no, see, that's what leadership is. That's why it ain't for everybody. Every morning in Africa, Lord have mercy, there's a lion that got to hit the ground running. Because if it don't eat something, it's going to die. In Africa, every morning a gazelle got to hit the ground running. If it don't, it's going to get eaten. It's going to die. But you got to sometimes just show up. Now, when an elephants see, when a lion sees a gazelle, he has one word on his mind. What is it? Lunch. When a gazelle sees a lion, he's got one thing on his mind. It's called what? Run. You just got to show up sometime. Even a blind dog can find meat every now and then, just by showing up. Man, y'all just don't realize the power of showing up. Showing up on Saturday Night Conference, yo, be blessed beyond the other calls. Have you noticed it's the only one I do? Miss Pat Robinson in the car going, yeah. Oh, I got so much to give. Oh, see, as a leader, watch this. My job is to spotlight you all to become trainers on this call. Miss Marcia Carter's been doing them. I'm trying to get more of y'all to step up to the plate. Look, you show up, I should show out. Get out. You show up, I get out. That's the job of a leader. Of a 1%er is produce more. Let me give you another one from Africa. If you ever watched the Animal Kingdom, which I love watching the Animal Kingdom, where is the leader of the herd? He or she's in what? The front. Oh my God. Leading by what? Example, because they're a 1%er. The herd is 80% following, and the ones in the back, the losers, stragglers always in the back. You ever notice that in your downline? They always, why don't they do this? Why don't they change this? How come I gotta come? Why? And all of a sudden there's a lion in the bush, Freddie Sherman, and the lion's going, and they go right over to the bush. The lion ate them. And all of a sudden you come to a meeting. Yeah, what happened to so-and-so? The lions got him. The lions got him. Because he was sitting there just not paying attention, sensational, and he just got devoured. See, the leader is always in the pack, always leading the pack. Don't you get it? That's why the leading by example. These calls on Saturday are designed for nobody but leaders. It's not designed for the masses. Sergio, it's designed for people like you. It's designed for people like Sam Foster, Mr. Payon, Miss Ingrid. It's designed for the leaders around the world, for Miss Collins. It's designed for it's designed for leaders to get together with other eagles. Oh my God. Come on, look at our wings, backbone, posture. That's what leaders do. So to be a 1%er, I'm getting off of that. To be a 1%er, you have to do what the 99 will not be willing to do. And that is work your business when they are sleeping. Do you realize I get up at 4 in the morning? You know I'll go to work. Look, I'm gonna say it one more time. The 9 to 5 pays the bills, but from 5 to 9 is to build your empire. And you got to put that time in every single day. My first several years, that was my schedule. because I had a commitment to myself to get to the top of that company. Matter of fact, now I get to the top of my first MLM company, blow the doors open. There was 4 of us sanctioned, listen up, sanctioned for the rest of our lives at a certain position like a CO, COE over here in ACN. We were sanctioned because we broke all the sales records. And that's the power of being that 1%er by showing up. Showing up, sometimes you get a fresh IBO, sometimes you get money floating around just by showing up. Lord have mercy. Let me move on. I'm getting excited over here. I'm getting excited. I have to go back home to ring my neighbor's doorbell. Anyway. So showing up. To become a 1%er, you have to do what 99%ers is not willing to do. Now, let me give you slide number 2. Slide number 2. Slide number 2. Slide number 2. Now, to earn more, 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 you have to learn more. Oh my God. You got what, Ms. Thomas? Learn more. You got to do what, Ms. Thomas? Learn more. You got to what? Learn more. Learn more, Ms. Robinson. Learn more, Yvonne. Ms. Lawrence. Learn more. You got to learn more. What are you talking about, Mr. Thomas? Learn more. You got to be on these calls faithfully every second. Look, if I can do it, you can do it. I've already told you I made a commitment for June every Saturday. I got a title for every I've been working on a series. God dang. Woo, I can't wait. Y'all have no idea. I'm so fired up. Now, Ms. Thomas, but to earn more, I gotta learn more. Yeah, you gotta learn more. See, let me show you the power of a few. See, to learn more, there's 2 skills you gotta learn. 2 skills, write this down. You've heard it before. Number 1 skill is listening. Listen, Linda, listen, Linda. It's so true. Listen. Oh, that's good. Never follow somebody who don't know where they're going. Never follow a person without a plan. I'm gonna let you in a little secret. People don't follow money, they follow people with vision. Uh-oh. Say that again, Ms. Thomas. People don't follow people with money, they follow people with vision. Vision. If you tell people the vision of where you want to go, they'll hitch their wagon to you. Now, let me show you about earning more. On Wednesdays, when I do these calls, showing people why me signing people up on the spot, like every week. Well, when we're doing it, the June 2nd and June 9th is gonna be the next one. I signed people right up. Sam Foster put 2 in the system. So why is that so hard for people to comprehend? You just met Mr. Sam Foster that same day, and Mr. Thomas put him in the system. Well, you should be learning how I did it. That's a skill, baby. It's the same people on every time I announce it. So number 1 skill, listening. Listening. The second skill you got to develop is selling. How to sell. And it's not selling like you think selling is. People rather go to H-E-L-L than S-E-L-L. See, but why? Because you've been told your whole life it's a dirty word. Nobody wants to be sold, but it's a skill to that too. When I get these people, watch this. Watch this. I'm talking about vision. Watch this. When I talk on Wednesday, I said, here's what I tell people. Here's my goal for you. I'm gonna use Mr. Payon as an example. Ms. Payon, this is my goal for you. Miss Ursula Allen, we want you on the team. Now, here's my goal for you. It's only, watch this, how much? It's only, keywords only, $229 get started. That's all it is. Only. Make it real small. But my goal with you, oh my God, here's the vision. Here's the vision. Watch the vision. Watch the vision. My goal with you, sir, is to make you $600 to $800 in the first 7 to 10 days. See, he got a vision now. He's got something to shoot for. He's taking the back of his mind. Now, wait a minute. $224, and I can make how much? 600 to 800? That's twice my, almost triple my, yeah. See, he's excited about the vision now. But most of us don't sell people vision. First, there's 3 questions. Write this down. I'm going to say this for the rest of my life. There's 3 questions that everybody has when they look at ACN. 3 questions. Number 1, how much this thing going to cost me? Number 2, can I do what Miss Ingrid just did? Can I read the 1 through 2? Can I do that? Oh, I can read this sucker better than she can. Yeah, I can read that. And number 3 question is, when can I get my money back? You got to understand, because most people are not investors. They're not trained to invest in themselves. They're not trained. They're not trained. They're not trained. Number 1, how much this thing gonna cost me? $224. Okay. Can I do what Miss Natasha Ismail just did? Yeah, I can read that. Number 3, when can I get my money back? See, by giving him giving the person the vision, they see where you're going with them, and you give a timeline on it. So what you're saying, that's right, Mr. Payne, my vision, because Ingrid wants you on the team. We want you on the team. That's it. Hey, here's the goal. Here's the goal. Here's the goal. What the goal? See, the goal is the vision. There it is. Here's the goal. Here's the goal. Our goal with you, because I make it personal. Our goal with you. It's only $224 to start the business. It's only $224 to start the business. Our goal with you, Mr. Payon, and I always say their name, make people feel good, is to make you back $600 to $800 in the first 7 to 10 days. We want you on the team. That's all I say to people. That's all I say. I didn't have to go to college, get no freaking degree to learn how to talk to people. Dumb as a bag of freaking rocks. The reason why most people fail because you don't know what to say. You're saying the wrong thing. You're not getting the vision, what you want for them to do, and how much you want them to make. My God, we got a total of 5 people in this week. I said the same thing to this next person. We were on the phone 2.5 hours, about like 30 minutes. Number 1 skill is listening. Because every time I talk to somebody, I got a little script about who they are, how old they are. They're 35 years old. They work over at Tommy Bahamas and blah, 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 blah. So I know how to talk to them. So I'm listening. As you give me, I'm listening how to connect with them. I got to be able to listen. Listen, Linda, listen, Linda. Next is I sell them on the idea it's only $224 up to make $600 to $800. Sergio, your daughter's beautiful. So let me show y'all something. I want y'all to, oh, Lord have mercy. Let me take y'all somewhere. The power of a few, the power, write that down. The power of a few, the power of a few, the power of a few. I'm gonna give you guys a story of Al Thomas's life, just for a second, okay? Y'all ready for this? Now, 28 years ago, I start off with, I showed the opportunity to 500 people. 489 of them said, guess what? No, Mr. Payon. Now watch this. You said, Ms. Thomas, wait, whoa, Ms. Thomas. You said you showed it to at least 500 people and 489 said no. That's right, 3.0. That's right. I was new to the industry. I wasn't that good. I was practicing my skill, like the Bible says, iron sharpen iron. I was sharpening my skills, right? Come on now, come on, go with me. Let's watch this. Out of 489 people, 489 people said, no, I don't think so. And I was young, I was weak, I was new in the business. I was starting to get my little backbone and posture. Look, my backbone, watch it, everybody, look at me. Here's my backbone posture, backbone posture. See, I wasn't doing like Sam Foss doing. I was backbone posture. I was new to the game. Watch this. 28 years ago, I showed the opportunity to 500 people, 489 said no. 11, my Jewish is coming out of me. My Yiddish. 11 of them agreed to go to work. And 4 of them are millionaires. Today, 18 of them are millionaires. Backbone, posture. Backbone, posture. But wait a minute, let's back up, Ms. Thomas. Wait a minute, Ms. Thomas, let's go back now. You said, whoa, Ms. Thomas, wait, whoa. To earn more, you have to learn more. Yeah, I learned as I started doing the business how to get better at it. Don't you understand that you get better at this business, you get more yeses than nos? Now, I double, triple day and go through 500 people and 489 tell you, y'all done left the business a long time ago. But I knew the odds of my numbers were going to increase as I got better. I would earn more as Al Thomas learned more. How would you like to be in Al Thomas' shoes? Okay, all right, let's recap. Number one skill. Y'all tell me, type it in there, type it in. What's the number one skill? Is the what? What's the number one skill and number two skill? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you, Mrs. Foster. Come on, come on. What's the number one skill, number two skill? Y'all need to, that's right, listen, Linda. That's the number one skill. Number two is selling. Thank you. There you go. Miss Marker, she's got, that's right, listen, that's right. See, that's why these calls are so imperative that you get on and take notes. Yes, okay, y'all got it. Perfect. Now we understand. So, Mr. Thomas, you went through 500 people in the beginning stages? Oh, yeah. How many Jordan Allen said he went through? Whoa, Diggy. Man, success did leave clues, Mr. Thomas, that he did say he went to a lot of people to get the few that made him where he's at today. Wow. So the more no's I get, the closer I get to a yes? Absolutely. That makes a lot of sense. But see, the problem with most people, not you leaders, the problem with most people, rejection hurts their little ego and their pride. You know why, Miss Dee Dee Sanders? They got no, as Sam Fowler say, no backbone, no posture, no backbone, no posture. No, they told me no. My best cousin told me no. My mother's cousin, sister, brother, uncle said no. Oh my God. Life is tough, but you got to be tougher, baby. You got to be tougher. All those people out of 500, 487 told Al Thomas no. Stop for a second. Let's stop. Let's pause for a second. This is the moment we got to pause and reflect. Would you have went through that many and still be here today, knowing that you'll be a senior vice president, circle champion member like Sam Foster's going to be one day? Oh, Mr. Thomas, but you don't understand that thing's out there. That virus is loose in the air. No, it ain't. It's only loose in your mind. But you don't understand, Miss Thomas, my husband, Miss Thomas, my wife, I understand. But watch this. You do go to work every day, right? Yeah, but I'm home now. I mean, so okay. So from 9 to 5, but what about from 5 to 9? 4 hours a day. I told you I put an hour a day my first year. Next year I put 3 hours a day. Look the screen. To earn more, you have to learn more. Learn how to take more no's. That's the key. Write that down. Learn how to take more no's. Learn how to take more what, Mr. Thomas? More no's. 500 people, 489 turned him down. Wow, Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas. Mr. Thomas. Yes, what? I don't know if I'd have hung in there that long. Well, remember what's today's talk about? What's today's topic? Separate yourself from the masses. This ain't for the masses. If it was for the masses, everybody be doing it. It was simple, everybody be, but see, understand anything worth having takes work. Relationship take work, husband, wife take work, kids take work. ACN takes work too. You're gonna have bad days, dead days. We got days. All right, let me move on to the next. Number 3 slide. 3 simple advice. Here we go, right? Okay, next slide. 3 simple. Don't talk, act. Don't talk, act. Now, stop right there, Mr. Bree Clemens. What am I talking about? I'm not a talker. Al Thomas is not a talker. I set the date for senior vice president, and I went to work to make it real. You probably heard the story. Some of you probably heard the story 5 or 6 times. Some of you might have heard it 10 times. When I decided, write that down, you got to make a decision. Ms. Ismail, when I made a decision to become senior vice president, I went to work to make it real. I worked through the holidays. I called up Robert Skebanowski. I said, let me tell you my ring size. And this is what he said to me, and I quote, your ring size, I didn't see you coming up the ladder. And this is my response to Robert Skebanowski. You're not supposed to. I'm not bragging about it. I'm just telling you, have it ready. For February 2009 in San Diego, my ring size, have it ready. That was our conversation. Now watch this. He didn't see me coming. Why? Because I acted. I didn't start talking about it. I started acting on it. Some of y'all don't even act on it because you don't believe you can hit it, because you would have put your head down and watch what happens once you put all your energy and single focus. Thing will happen. People jump your team and you're like, I didn't know it hadn't happened. Because you're so focused. The universe, God opens up things. People come across your track. James Morris is walking in, you get an eye bill. Walking yesterday, see $20 bills on. I'm telling you, you got to start acting as if. Going to work and make it real. Don't talk about it, just do it. Well, just do it and do it and do it and do it. We're not talking about it, just doing it. Number two, Mr. Clemens, don't say show. Not only did I act on it, I had to show up in front of 25,000 people in San Diego on February of 2009 to show I was serious. I wanted that ring. Y'all better have it ready. Now that's bold. When you called up the co-founder to come to me, have my ring ready, like, your numbers, where are you at on the chart? I don't see it on the chart that high. I was on the chart. I was in the middle, kind of middle down low a little bit. Hey, I was on the chart. But didn't see you coming. I showed them. First of all, I acted on it. And then I showed them 6 months later, y'all better have my ring ready. How would that have looked if I showed up and I wouldn't even, TJ, how would that even look if I showed up, didn't hit the position? I look at, but see, I'm not that kind of person. Why are we so scared to tell somebody when we're going to do something? Why are we so scared to show up? Show up. I went to work to make it real, and it was on the holidays. August, September, October, November, December, January, and February was the convention. I don't take time off like 90. I'm not a 95%er. By God, I'm a 1%er. To become a 1%er, you have to do what the 99 will not be willing to do. Man, I don't hang around chickens. I'm a freaking eagle. Eagles kill chickens and eat chickens. My God, have my ring ready. Hold on, let me go get my ring. I should have had it on. By God, hold on. Sorry about that. I think my son's got it. I was going to show you where they subscribe your name in your ring. I made a decision, because I'm never going to be a 99%. I'm always going to be a 1%. I walk like one. I think like one. I act upon things like one. I don't hesitate. When people go left, I go right. When they go right, I go left. So you got to act on it. Then you go to work and show. I showed 25,000 people. But I told the co-founders, I'm coming. Have it ready. And last but not least of the three, the next one is don't promise, deliver. Deliver. Be a man, be a woman of your freaking word. Deliver what you say you're gonna do. Well, you know, this, I got sick. I got this. I am so sick of people with their little excuses. I've been on stage many times when I wasn't feeling good, but I had to go. People were counting on me. My word, write this down. Your word should be your bond. Your word, 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 your word. You should work your business so hard. You should work so hard that your signature should become an autograph. Excel Phenomenon book. We beat Microsoft by doing $1 billion quicker than they did. I stood outside at Autograph. There's a Kenny Trout, who's a billionaire. There I'm there on stage talking. I autographed in front of my limousine for 2 hours, nonstop, this book. You need to work so hard that your signature becomes an autograph. I was taking a walk the other day. I ran across Mr. Aaron Burst, one of his leaders at the hotel, and I had my earphones in. I didn't hear him. Al Thomas, Al Thomas, Al Thomas. I looked around. Oh, who's this? Oh my God. And guess what? Let me take a picture with you. I got to show Mr. Aaron Burst. He just called me 10 minutes ago. Are you worth that much that people stop you, want to take a picture with you? Have you done enough that you're in several different books? Have you done enough? Let me tell you something. Mr. Brian Nelson said this, 3 things. Now, it's on my desk. Number 1, what are you great at? Write that down. Write it down, Janet. Come on, Miss Baldwin. Number 2, what do you want to be known for? By God. Are you known? What are you going to be known for? A try-outer? Might have, coulda, shoulda, woulda? Or number 3 says, you need to be documented. Well, I think I'm documented many times over several different books. So my question, if I can do it, and my dad was a sergeant in the service, my mother watched over us knuckleheads. I was a chief leader. What's stopping you? What is stopping you from being known for something? Being known for something. So, what am I saying? Work hard enough that your signature is an autograph. International convention, autographing all kind of material, magazines, this, that, and the other. Last, here we go. I'm fired up right about now. Next slide, the last slide. Hustle until you no longer need introduction. Hustle. It didn't say beg, it didn't say hustle. From 5 o'clock p.m. to 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, hustle until you no longer need an introduction. Hustle, 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 hustle. Man, look, they talk about, what's James Brown's slogan? He's the what? What's the slogan when James Brown was alive? He was the hardest what? Working man in show business. Well, guess what? I'm the hardest working man in ACN because I still work a lot of hours, but I love what I do. It's not work. Hustle until you no longer need an introduction. That when you walk in, people know who you are. It happened to me quite a bit. I don't want to talk about me, but I have to be a lot of times. Yeah, like yesterday. Hey, Mr. Thomas, hey, it's Al Thomas. I had no idea. I'm Aaron Burst down the line. Hey, I just talked to him 20 minutes ago. Can I take a picture with your show? Yeah, sure, let's do it. I'm out taking my walk, minding my business. Don't need introduction. That means you've done something. And don't let nobody, oh my God, don't let nobody take this blessing away from you. Don't, D-O-N-T, don't let anybody, Dee Dee Sanders, TJ, don't let Miss Carter, let anybody, that's right, let anybody, Miss Barbara Cooper, take this away from you. Because there's a lot of dream snatchers and dream stealers amongst the world. When people tell me no, you know what I do? I just look at them, I start laughing. Quietly, I start praying for them. You goofy person. All the success I got and accolades, I'm gonna listen to you. Okay, have a good life. I showed you yesterday, the guy Chino, Monday morning supposed to sign up. I told him he couldn't do this. How many guys, here, I said, how many y'all got backbone and pause tell somebody, this ain't for you, you ain't the guy I'm looking for, this ain't for you. See, that's take backbone and posture. Most of us scared to say something like that to somebody. Oh, I don't want to hurt their feelings. No, you weren't hurting their feelings, you just telling the truth. I'm a truth teller. You're just scared to tell people the truth. You're not the one I'm looking for. There's a scene in Star Wars, you know, these are not the droids I'm looking for. You're not the guy I'm looking for. Man, when Sam Foster said what he said the other day about, hold on, you've been cleared. I said, oh, God, that's all I needed right there. You've been cleared to talk to the man. See, y'all, if I here, go back, everybody, leaders, honestly, leaders, I love y'all. Christina, B, you're amazing lady. Go, all of y'all, go back. I'm gonna let y'all off. I'm gonna let y'all go in a minute. Go back and look at Friday day, when Sam Foster, Lisa, okay, over the weekend, this is leadership because it ain't for everybody. All you leaders, look at it at least 3 times. And just don't look at it, take notes. Take notes. Watch this. Take notes. Two words, he said this. 2 words Mr. Thomas keeps saying to me, keeps in the back of my mind, backbone and posture. Watch, here's my notes. The most powerful weights are the weights in your mind. Lord have mercy. That was, every week you must do a reset. Sam Foster. Next note I got from him. If it does not stop me from going to work, why should it stop you from building your ACN business? Ooh, wow. He said, whenever I run into a situation, I always say, what would Mr. Thomas say? There's my answer. So guess what? When you run into something, guess what you should think about? What Mr. Thomas said. I'm trying to give y'all the game. But when he said that, I said, yeah, I've said that 1,000 times, but you're the only one to pick that up. I love it. Give them the facts, then get out of the way. You get out of the way and put up to whoever you're talking about. Less of you and more of who our speaker is going to be. Talk about Mr. Thomas and you get in the back seat. And then the last thing I wrote down, you have been cleared. Boy, when he said that, I almost took off through the ceiling. Christina, I'm telling you, that was powerful. See, not only did he set the people up right, he set them up so smooth that when I got on the phone with them, they're easy to get in the business. Because he did all the heavy lifting by telling them everything about me. And you're going to be privileged to see this, talk to this guy. Hold on, let me see if I can make sure you can get in there. Then he calls it back. You've been cleared to talk to Mr. Todd. I said, oh my God, that's one I didn't have. I'm like, oh my God, that is strong as 10 acres of garlic right there. You've been cleared. I mean, imagine this. You're trying to get to some successful person and you've been calling, you can't get through, you can't get by, and all of a sudden they call you back. Hey, you've been cleared. See, words are very powerful. Words are very powerful. Words are very, but we don't use the particular words. So in ending the call tonight, remember, as you talk to people about the opportunity, their mind is like a white canvas. It's your job to paint a beautiful mural on their mind so they can see what you see. Does that make sense?